still don't believe it's actually real sometimes.
Adversity just makes me stronger.
The best Scottish fighters all under one roof.
7th of September at the Braehead Arena.
Prize fighter, first time in Scotland, unmissable. I'm Chris Bungard, I fight out of Cage Warriors lightweight division and I fight out of Scottish Hit Squad.
My name is Reece McEwan, my record is 7 wins, 3 losses, and I'm a bantamweight fighter signed to Cage Warriors. I first got into MMA by watching The Ultimate Fighter on ESPN Classic. I used to stay up late at night. This weird competitive part of me wanted to try and stay up later every night, especially when I wasn't at school. And then a few years later, I was confronted with a situation where I was so scared I couldn't defend myself, and I needed my friends to protect me really. And I said after that day I will join MMA and I will be good at it, and I'll never let myself get put in a position like that again. So a few years later I joined the Grip House Gym, and I never looked back.
I'm a massive professional wrestling fan. Loved Bret the Hitman Hart, loved the submissions. I put people in the sharpshooter every day in school. Got suspended for it. So once I found out mixed martial arts was getting taught in my local sports centre, I kind of just showed up with a cheap pair of UFC gloves and this is history kind of. My most memorable performance in the cage was probably against Gavin Hughes in Manchester. What a lot of people don't know is I'd suffered a lot of bad spinal injury in the build-up to that fight. But I still knew deep down that I could beat Gavin, and to still go in there and put on a show for the fans, because the Manchester fans loved it, and I got my hand raised quite deservedly.
The best finish for me ever was the Sam Spencer fight. I won the first round, he won the second, and before the third round I thought, here we go Reece, you've had your chance and the fight's slipping away. So I said, if you want this as much as you say you do, then you need to get a finish. So when I put that rear naked choke on and I squeezed and I felt the tap, oh my goodness, it was just this sensation like I've done it, like I've got this debut, I've got this win. And then I marched over to the commentators asking for the performance of the night for us. When the atmosphere's so electric, like in Newcastle when I fought for the title, or in the Braehead Arena on the 20th of April, you can feel the atmosphere through your body.
I still don't believe it's actually real sometimes. The walkout for 171 here in Braehead was probably the highlight of my career, to be fair. He's got the whole world in his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. Glasgow. To walk out in the crowd, to play a video segment that I shot with Darren, the fans loved it, the entrance, the crowd at the walkway, it was insane. And in true mixed martial art fashion, sometimes it just does love you back.
Oh, this is very tight. You the face of the man. This is
The last fight I lost here in Glasgow against Dimitri Gilleen, and it was like the biggest fight in my life. And having to deal with that loss was the hardest thing in my full career. And I mean, that loss consumed me for a number of months. It was in every mind, every thought, every time I was in the car travelling somewhere, I was just thinking about it, it was just popping in there. And there was nothing I could do to get rid of it. It was just absolute gutting.
It's so raw that to put myself back in that situation, like, I knew when the fight was over, I thought that was close. They say a word and then your hand's not been raised, and I just walked over to the fence, I just put my head down. You're grieving, it's like you've lost someone in your life that's just passed away, and that sounds horrible, and to try and compare sport to losing someone in life, but that's the only way that I can describe it, because when you lose, you are honestly, well me personally, I feel numb behind my eyes. I feel like when I smile it's fake. I feel like the only way for that to get over that is with time.
You need to get back on the horse, you need to get back in the gym, you need to get better, and you need to win your next fight. That's all that matters.
I had to basically go back to the drawing board, and in hindsight, what I done was I rebuilt myself.
I mean, like, I'm fighting for a lot more than just myself. Yeah, I love fighting, and yeah, I love winning, but I love winning for these people as well. My team, my teammates, they don't show up every day for me just for me to half-arse it, you know what I mean? So that's the reason I want to win, and that's the reason I'm going to win.
This fight is everything for me, and I don't want to leave it in the judges' hands. I want to finish on the 7th of September.
I've put my full life into this camp. I'm ready to perform in front of my people, and I will get the finish.
It's absolutely huge that Cage Warriors are back in Scotland,
Because there's so many Scottish fighters, so many great talent.
and it shows how much Scottish MMA has evolved over the last few years.
Cage Warriors prize fighter, a tournament all in the one night.
To go and earn £50,000 and potentially earn £10,000 for predicting your finish, like that's an incredible opportunity, and then it puts yourself in the title picture as a #1 contender.
They've got a Scottish guy on it, so hopefully Sean can win his alternative bout, and even, you never know, somebody backstage trip him out a liar, slap him on a bottle of water, and then the Scottish guy is right in there to collect the 50. This event is unmissable. The best Scottish fighters all under one roof.
On UFC Fight Pass, on Europe's Premier MMA promotion.
The best Scottish gyms going against the best gyms in the world.
7th of September at the Braehead Arena.
Prize fighter, first time in Scotland, unmissable.